What if I told you that I had chocolate and crackers yesterday and I was still in ketosis this morning? If you're following a lot of other health, wellness, functional medicine providers on this app, you'll hear them talk about the ketogenic diet or carnivore or any of those things. And I'm going to tell you that I don't eat any of those ways because I don't find them to be particularly helpful for my clients. And the reason is a lot of my clients come to me and they've had some kind of significant hormone imbalance, and they've had issues with their gallbladder. So putting them on a high fat diet doesn't really make a ton of sense. The metabolic state of ketosis can be achieved a variety of different ways. And one of those ways is by eating higher fat, getting some protein in, and then avoiding like fruits, veg, right? But that's not how I teach it, and it's not how I've taught it since 2014 because for the clients that I worked with, it wouldn't work. It literally would cause them severe GI distress, and they would end up with severe diarrhea, and they would end up with, and they had already done this when they got to me. So that's why I learned a different way to do it. So yesterday with my lunch, I had kind of a high protein, high fat lunch. And at the end of it, I had some crackers. And I had, I'm sorry, they weren't crackers, they were gluten-free pretzel crisps. And I had an ounce and a half of dark chocolate. And this morning when I got up, last night going to bed, I was in ketosis. This morning when I got up, still in ketosis, and my blood sugar in a very healthy range for being fasted. The rest of my meals yesterday were pretty high protein, low fat, but my lunch was a little higher fat. And that was not really intentional. It was just the way that my day worked out and what I had available to me for ease. And if you're looking for a way to go into a metabolic state of ketosis without having to eat high fat because you don't have a gallbladder anymore, or you've had issues with your gallbladder before and you don't want to have that again, what I would say is start with a liver cleanse because cleaning out the liver is going to solve part of the gallbladder issues. Because one of the jobs of the liver is to clean and recycle the bile so that it doesn't have to expend the energy making new bile all the time. If you put back in bad bile that's not clean, then you end up with gallstones and you end up with a problem. So, helping support the liver can help you also get into a healthier state of metabolic ketosis without having to eat high fat and also decrease the load on the gallbladder so that you don't end up with a gallbladder attack and you can still get enough nutrients that you don't lose your hair, your nails keep growing, and your body stays perfectly healthy. And you can literally age in reverse. And since doing this, since 2014, I have had probably 150 people come to me that don't have a gallbladder. And I've probably had another 200 that have had multiple gallbladder attacks, that have been able to do the program and help save their gallbladder, but also reduce inflammation and reduce inflammaging and reduce their fasting glucose and improve their A1C significantly and stop using specific things to help manage their blood sugar and have their hormones be more balanced overall. So if that's something that interests you, I'll be starting another program in July where you can jump in with a group, or if you're ready to start now and you're just ready to get going, click the link below and I can send you information for both routes.